Another one of my lengthy service synopsis.
Since I took the jacket off, it might as well just stay off. Yes, so it's time for my synopsis. Yes. Okay, so today Pastor Allen's sermon was about family, fathers, and faith. Say no more. Okay? The title alone was gut-wrenching. And so he started talking about the importance of family and fathers in the home and our faith. And I agree with everything he said. Yes, God established a family where the father would be the head of the household, that he would be the one that would submit himself to God. And in that submission, he will get his purpose, and then he would lead his family to God, heaven, So it goes against God's ideal plan for man and family when fathers are not in the household. Now that's gut-wrenching for me because, I'm a single mom, and to be honest, that's what I want for my family. That's what I want for my children, to have a father that has submitted himself to God and who would lead us to heaven. Yeah, it is what I want. So, but he is saying that, he was talking about restoration and restoring the family and getting it back to where God made it. Yeah. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree with what he was saying. Yes, we need to restore the family. We need to have children being raised by parents who can showcase the example of the life they should be living. And you know what? That's what we want for every family. That's what we should want. I think as a woman, people might think that women don't want to have a husband, don't want to have a family. And if you think that, I would say you're kind of wrong. I'm under the belief that most women want to have a husband who has submitted himself to God, who is going to lead and lead the family to heaven. At least I hope so. So he used the example of John. He talked about the story of John, how his parents were very old. Zachariah, I think, was John's father. And how, the angel Gabriel came to him and told him that he was going to have a son. And because he was old and his wife was up in age, he didn't think that, that would happen. And Pastor Allen used John as an example, not for the family per se, but to show faith. He is saying it's one thing to restore the family, but you also have to have faith in God and believe and trust that he will take care of thus family, And so because Zachariah, didn't believe, the angel said that he would go without sound, meaning wouldn't be able to speak until his child was born. And that happened. Yeah. So, say all that to say, it's one thing to want to restore the family and stuff, but we have to have that faith. We have to believe in God. We have to trust and know that his word is true. So when we read scriptures and hear certain verses, we will take it to heart and do as he says. Because you know what? At the end of the day, this life here is temporary. Yeah, we are here working our way to home, right? Don't get hanged up on our temporary situation. We got to remember we are going home to be with Jesus. He said, I go to prepare a place for you. If it wasn't so, I would have told you, right? So he is going to prepare a place for us. This is not where we need to be. So we got to live for the place where we're going. And in order to do that, we have to have faith and trust in Jesus. We have to have the family unit be the manner in which God wants it to be. So I mean, I gotta do some soul searching. I gotta make sure that the next person that come into my life is the person who has submitted themselves to God, who is going to lead myself and my children to heaven and have that family unit that my kids can look up to and make an example of, you know? Yes, he also went on, he talked about a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna stop there because this video is getting long. But as always, we want to, as Christians, we can't just go to church and expect to be saved. No, we gotta do the work. And sometimes it's hard to hear certain things, especially the parts that, you know, gut wrenching and hit us in the gut, because we know it reflects what our life is like. But instead of getting angry, what we can do, make the changes. Make the changes. Ask God to forgive us. Ask God to restore. Ask for his power and his strength. That's what he's there for. Okay, so I hope you guys are encouraged. And for those families who are broken, work on restoring it. God got you. I promise you that. Until the next one. Bye.